Here we have a different version of the Alpine pack. Again, it's a fairly simple construction. 2 compression straps, picket pocket just like the other one. The same similar daisy chain, but with a little bit of an extension. This part's different. The way you attach the ice tools are different. Everything else is the same. So to attach crampon straps, again, you would remove the male buckle of the strap, feed the webbing through, put the male end of the buckle back on the strap, and then the female end of the buckle is too large to go back through the smaller sections of this daisy chain. And again, the crampon straps would go through the smaller end here, 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 and here. And the male end of the buckle is too big to go through that small section too. And so here an already previously attached crampon strap is located. And you can secure your crampons to the bag. This has that same unique design where there's a whole loop of webbing going all the way around that secures the crampons to the bag. This has a huge advantage in the sense that if you're taking belongings out, it won't loosen these crampons from their attachment. This also has a very similar feature on attaching your ice tool straps, which are removable as well. You would remove the webbing from the male end of the buckle, feed the webbing through the special loop in the daisy chain. This one's slightly hidden, but it can be visible right here. It's a very small section. And here I have the female end on the inside. These are all things that will become second nature after you've been using the pack for a while. Replace the male end of the buckle. And now it acts as a lot of other packs do, where you can slide a tool into the loop, which the loop acts like a sleeve. And you can attach the ice tools with these removable straps. And here you can secure the top end of the ice tool with the compression strap. And you have a nice, clean, and tight attachment system, and you can snug the crampons up even more, and they're not shaking around much at all. So this one also has probably a little bit easier method of one-hand removal. And you're ready to go. And when you're attaching a typical ice axe, you're using the same method and securing it with the upper compression strap. And generally you don't adjust these too much after you already have it set for whatever tool or ice axe you're using. Now you do have the opportunity to loosen this so that the ice axe can stay out a little bit. So it's got a little bit of freedom where you can play around, but you can secure the ice axe for a longer trek, and the ice axe is nice and snug. Lastly, Nomics have, and any type of tool that doesn't have a typical hammer and a typical adze, has a slight disadvantage in the sense that it's not very likely but if the tool during movement ends up sliding over, this loop can pass over the head. And If this upper compression strap isn't snug really tight like it is now, there's a potential of the tool falling out. So there's a different attachment method for these type of tools that don't have a hammer. And here the Nomics shown with a micro hammer that might still have that issue, but probably doesn't have it nearly as severely. And this would be using this system in a very similar fashion to our hybrid IceAxe ice tool loop that are found in all of our other packs, where you pass the webbing through the head and you secure it in that fashion. And to show how this looks with two tools attached, I'll attach this tool over here. And use this compression strap. There's how this would look with your crampons attached. Let's say, for instance, you, for some reason, forgot to attach these ice tool straps at home. And say this one, for some reason, is missing. Which could potentially happen. If you have a spare carabiner, you can just pass it through and use the compression strap to further secure the tool. And this system will prevent the ice tool from detaching. And you can also use help. It's a slightly shakier system, but it is secure. So if you're jogging, you might have slightly more movement, but not excessive amount of movement.